Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe. You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that? She was grasping at straws. Of course she would sacrifice herself. This is the Jarl's wife we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him? I just don't know how you could do it. How you could make that decision. I owe the Jarl more than this. You're right. Of course you're right. I'm such an ass. I should know better than to second-guess you like this. Oh, why am I getting on your back about it? You did what you had to. It's just... all this death. Never mind. Let's just stop there before I do more than shove my foot in my mouth like an idiot.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good. Well, if you're really interested, I suppose... I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarf. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them. So, as I said, things were going well. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for... He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the dark. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep... The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I planned for me, and I bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
What do you need?
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people, as you...
Yes?
Yes. Oh, blast it.
Indeed.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Enemies approaching. Always attracting danger.
Let's get started.
Push them back!
Right. Show me what you've got. A little project. I can see why. Do it. Only one can stand.
The battle is finished.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Cailan, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens. The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Caelan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
The Blight. How will you end it? Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of Darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed. Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon? Or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Dies here! I sense something drawing near. Right.
It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly. So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least, as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain, then. What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you? Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead. To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan, but I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
More darkspawn. Great.
This should be easy.
Right. Got to hand it to the darkspawn. They sure know how to make a place feel desolate and foreboding.
Let's get started. As you wish. Let's grab some glory! On it.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. But it's clearly Kalen's. There can be no doubt.
This should be easy. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. Show me what you got! As you wish. Move and parry! Strike and kill! This should be easy. Is that all you've got?
Damnation! Just like you wanted.
Let's get started. Here we go!
I'll try to be merciful!
This will be easy.
Defend yourself!
I'm unable to do that.
Wait! We should search the bodies. I saw something back there that might have been Kalen's. Even more Darkspawn.
Let's get started.
Okay, done with you now!
This should be easy enough. Right.
Come and get it! Trap right.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. Let's get started. A little frantic. Just be wise.
I never liked this part. Make a preserver. What now?
Task complete.
Judging
On
by
to the
these
next.
documents, it's a pity we hadn't placed more trust in Orlais and less in the king's own father-in-law.
Blades like that inspire songs that last the ages.
Darkspawn.
Eight. Right. Let's get on it. On it.
Forgive us, my king. Once we flushed the Darkspawn from their holes and bought ourselves some time, we'll be back to see you to the Maker.
I see them. Dark spawn.
Only one shall stand! Show me what you got! Right. Here we go! Let's get started.
Trap right ahead.
Right.
Yes, of course.
Up there, the Tower of Ishal. Let's do this. Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
On it. On it. Stay As you wish. Oh no, you This should be easy enough. Show me what you got!
The battle is finished.
Right.
Yes? Allow me. I could do that for you. What's next?
All right, let's go!
Even more darkspawn. Sense a theme?
Down with you! On it!
You should run while you
This should be easy. Let's get started. You never had a chance. On it.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
Darkspawn, straight ahead.
Destroy the fiends. Let's get started.
Brilliant!
could get used to this, you know?
Move and parry! Block and kill!
Let's have at it!
Right. It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
You forced our way.
On it. Time for some fun. This is easy enough.
All right.
You should play while you can.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Less fighting, more dying! Blast you!
I could do that for you. I think there's a lot of something to our present. Defend yourself! It's done. I'll do it. It's done. try to be merciful.
There. That is the last of them. I only pray we can carry them as valiantly as he. Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken it.
Puppy! They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word? I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Dwarven crafts. Welcome. Well, in times like this, surely your group could use some every piece. Welcome back.
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Now, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. Good luck. May you...
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
As you wish.
Trap right ahead.
We're coming here to see the mages, right? Oh, great. They just love me. You ever wonder why the mages built their tower out in the middle of Lake Calenhard? They have an aversion to practicality or something?
day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get... Brother Jin... No, of course not. I've never heard of him. I know everyone staying at my inn, and I've not heard of... Why would I be nervous? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should... They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around. They're looking for anyone asking for this Brother Genitivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights. I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights. Goodbye, and Maker turn his gaze on you.
Right, man.
Let's get started.
Come and get it!
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here? Of course, I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester." And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was. You go on ahead.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
You dealt with them. Oh, Maker, I thought this night... They said they'd kill my wife and son if I said anything about them. Do you know who they were? Well, I probably shouldn't ask. I'm just an innkeeper. Thank you again.
Good day.
Pah! Water down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even bother?
You're the Grey Warden. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an Thank you, my friend. Makers...
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old tech... Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Dwarven craft. Fine dwarven craft. Direct from Orzammar.
You're back. I am blessed beyond all men. I have been chosen. My brothers died in the service of Andraste. May she draw their souls to her. For Andraste!
This should be...
Thank you.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft. Direct from Orzammar.
All men are the work of our nature's hand.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here. No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor. Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Revered father? I've never heard of this.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition. Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities. You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then,
did it just get a lot cold?
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up, were you down?
Who are you? You're not from Haven. No, I've never heard that name. I don't have much, but I suppose... What are you doing? That's private! I don't see how that is any of your concern. No!
On it.
What's next? I finished. No, I don't think so.
Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough. Right.
Let's make this quick!
You will. This should be easy enough. I sense something drawing near. On it. Less fighting, more dying! Blast you! Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? This should be easy. On it.
We're still alive.
It sounds like they are singing the chant in there. Maybe we should have a look.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far? This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. He will tell others of us if we let him. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a safe...
Enemies approaching! Get it! Do it! Right!
Be merciful! Here comes trouble!
This should be easy enough. On it. Time for some fun!
You forced our hand! Just like you wanted.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it. You don't know how glad I am to see someone who isn't from this village. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot. Thank you. That feels much better. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain. The Arl is sick. Will he live? Politics never did anyone any good. The Arl is a noble soul, but the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies the urn. They're built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you. That's wise. There are many more villages.
What now? What now?
Ah, you're back. Well? Waylon? What about him? Oh, poor Waylon. I should never have dragged you into this. Maker take you into his hands, my boy. He believed in me. Even when I was there. Was there something else you wanted to say? Ah. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way. Now, where does this go? What I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. I'm sorry, what? These carvings were created just after Andraste's death. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings. I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any... Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne. It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it. Namely, the Tevinter Imperium. I would hope not. And if the legends speak truly, you will never reach the Anne with malice in your heart. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and that is what the legend said. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hype. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse. I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you? I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Let's get started.
On it. That's all it is then.
Right.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get started. Right. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? As you wish. On it. Let's get started. Right. On it.
That's some glory.
This should be easy enough. Time for some fun. As you wish. Fear is your... This should be easy enough. On your guard! As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we? Got it. Attack!
Here! What's next?
This should be as you wish. On it. This should be easy enough. I sense something drawing near. Let's get started. You had it coming! Right.
Oh, you have got what you
Finished.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I've finished. I could do that for you. It's done.
That wasn't so bad.
I tried to be merciful.
On it. Let's make this quick, shall we?
All right. Who ordered death?
Right ahead.
This should be easy enough.
Trap right ahead.
You're mine!
Trap right ahead.
Only one shall stand!
We have done well.
I am unable to do that.
Yes? Can't do that.
Unliving wretches. On it.
Brilliant!
Enemies approaching. This should be easy. It's done.
Push them back!
Enemies approaching.
Trap right ahead.
Time is
Make a preserver.
Let's grab some glory.
They say that after, as Andraste was burning, why he chose to end her suffering.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop for lunch, too.
Right. They're getting
We have done well.
As you wish. It's done.
Are you stuck?
This is easy. How about you? On it. This worm will make a fine trophy.
Trap right ahead.
Watch out! It's done. On it. Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Trap right ahead.
Right.
What now? Can we even fight something like that?
Movements.
Right.
Make her be praised!
This worm will make a fine trophy. On it.
I tried to be merciful!
Warden's sense is tingling. It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me.
Is this the part where we get eaten?
As you wish. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? On it. This should be easy.
Right ahead.
You smell great. That's it, already. It really suits you.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Stop! You will go no further! You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here? You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have? None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions. It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste. The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist. Has always stopped us. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us help.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother. You only need the rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste. There is a great power contained in blood. It can be yours, in exchange for a trivial task. A vial of blood emptied into... by the chantry that was established by those that murdered the first Andraste. Why should you care what they forbid?
How can you say that? The chantry...
Your chantry does not know the Maker better than any other man, woman, or child. Take this.
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only... I'm just going to assume you have something...
Now... Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory. O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name. I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass. We await you. Go! Show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
What is this place? different from the rest of the ruins.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim. Yes, I am the guardian of the ashes. I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise. No, our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food. I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes. Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that there is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents? Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck.
Echoes from a shadow realm. Of what do I speak? Echoes from a shadow realm. Whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? That is not of what I speak.
Watch for the demons! Stay still!
Let's make this quick! The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak? Yes, my husband Hissarion would have... I am justice.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? That is not a...
Unliving wretches.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak? That is...
Let's get started.
Be careful! As for violence, sometimes...
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? Yes, I loved her too.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? That...
This should be easy enough.
An everlasting part. Sometimes.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? Yes, hunger. The Maker I am Cather.
My dearest child. You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. Pup, I know you miss me, but my death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be.
Set your eyes on them. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands.
It is.
Let's end it.
Right. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have it?
Be careful!
Let's go.
That!
Right.
You should run while you can. They can be praised. This looks fun. I bet we'll have to work together and join hands and sing a happy song to get across.
See those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
Alistair, normal people tend to avoid strange-looking sections of floor thingies, as you say.
I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but start.
Yes? These are like stepping stones, aren't they? We have to take them one at a time to get across.
What now?
What is it?
Right.
That was exciting. Can we do it again?
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the...
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding out.
You have been to the urn, but Andraste has not been freed? What manner of treachery is this? Lies! You have betrayed, and now you will...
I sense something drawing near. This should be easy.
Right then.
All right, who ordered death?
On it. How about you?
Force our hand.
This will be a fine trophy. Let's get started. Time for some fun.
Could someone please stop the bleeding?
No, what hit him? As you wish. This should be easy.
You have been to the urn, but Andraste has not been. I should know. And now!
Why are we always attacking?
Right.
Let's have at it!
This should be easy enough.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find... Is that... Oh, there's some dust on... What was it like? Coming to the urn, I mean. You are a very Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to... We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this?
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others.
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
I will spread this good news or die trying. I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, We may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kalen approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kalen?
Kalen's death was his own doing.
Will you stop eating? Warden senses tingling. Let's get started. Right. Here we go! Come now!
I never liked it. Let's make this quick!
Right.
You return. Might you have news? You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling.
There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more. Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists, no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing. Very well. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the...
He does.
Have him brought here. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? You damn him with faint praise, I see. Then there is nothing more to say. Jow?
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties.
We are still not yet ready to call the Landsmaid great. Pursue your trip and return with new allies, if you are at all able.
Put your back into it! You think you're swinging a broom?
On your order, Grey Warden. We have veterans in command, and the fury of youth... The men are ready to follow you anywhere, thanks to your confident investment.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure.
Enchantment? Enchantment!